video mode, so we can actually see names now.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Is really big meme big Kazakhs player? I know he's challenger. Is what
Yeah,
I think. Is
he's
that-
very happy when someone doesn't ban Kazakhs like your
Yes.
team just did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Ooh, a Rakan ban, really?
Yeah, Rakan.
Yeah, no, you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've definitely seen that name in solo queue before.
Okay.
So yes, I know who that is.
Yeah. I am not that good of a player. I'm sitting right now at gold 2.
Oh, interesting. I'm sitting at diamond 1, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit higher ranked than Julius right now.
Someone
actually.
knows the secret. Yeah, we're all good.
Yes.
Thank you very much. A Kaisa ban coming out from MSU. Do you know if TY plays a lot of Kaisa? I know
yeah.
she's top pick.
I mean, Kaiser literally beats everything right now. So, obviously you don't want Kaiser in the hands of a challenger player if your bot laner is. I don't know what rank your bot laner is, or if he's a little bit lower of a skill
He's
level
like
than Tipti.
D2, D1.
Yeah, so I mean, Tipti can kind of outclass another 80 carry just by rank difference. So you don't want him on like the strongest 80 carry and have like more than one advantage, you know.
Yeah. But no
So-
Garen ban coming up, but an
Urgot-
Urgot is picked up.
Insta-locked Urgot by ShamWow. Very.
Very confident. I mean, like,
I forgot to tell you that is another champion in the ShamWow in the
Uh,
ShamWow pool.
all right, secrets are being passed around, but definitely looks like we're picking up the Lucian for Lostis or Losties.
Yeah.
Really? No, we're not gonna be seeing there. Yeah, there's the Braum pickup. So we have our bot lane locked in for MSU.
Yep.
As we switch back over to U of M for their last 2 picks of the ban phase, or the pick phase. Mind me. So
Yeah.
simple things picked up. Do you think that Gragas will go through?
It looks like Gragas might be picked right now. So.
I mean, he's hovering it. But
Doomfully he's working on a Sejuani and a Gragas mainly right now. So if I would expect something like Sejuani or Gragas to be picked, yeah. And
okay.
since you already have the very tanky Urgot in the top lane, you don't need as much of a tank jungler as Sejuani probably. And Gragas might be very useful for his utility and his heavy engage techniques that he can perform.
Okay.
So
Varus is a very good pickup.
Varus
yeah.
coming out from Tipti.
So
Interesting pick.
Yeah. Well, the range definitely beats out the Lucian range, so he's
Yeah.
going to have an easy time in lane. His build's definitely been more team focused, so it's like a utility ADC pickup.
Yeah, it's kind of a utility ADC. In lane, I think it might be different because I think Illusion Braum, depending on the support of Varus, Illusion Braum could be really strong in all lanes against Varus.
I'm pretty
so-
sure this Aatrox, Aatrox is
Yeah.
going to go through. I know Impure Nation likes to play
Okay.
a lot of duelers like that.
Yeah, Aatrox and Urgot definitely both very meta top laners right now. So
I'm sort of surprised though that MSU allowed their jungle pick to go into the second ban phase.
oh yeah,
Because that's definitely going to be a point of contention for U of M to
Yeah.
ban him out.
I definitely feel like U of M might ban actually a couple junglers right now.
Yeah,
It's quite possible.
So,
I'm gonna just hop off the mic for like 10 seconds.
all right, it's going to sound terrible in audio. Yeah, it does. Does it sound bad? When you put it down, it did. It was like thunk in my ear. More. All right, we got a rogue person on mic going around, but this Morgana ban coming from University of Michigan, not University of Michigan, coming from Michigan State, mind me, is sort of expected. I'm not expecting. Oh yeah, Camille can be played jungle.
Camille?
Yeah, Camille can be played jungle. So
okay.
I sort of expect that.
I did not know that was in really big memes champion pool because I mean I haven't seen his champion pool yet.
They've been apparently scrimming in private because they say that U of M likes to stalk them.
Ah, okay.
At least their scrims and stuff.
Yeah.
Karma ban. So they want to ban out this support position. Not really looking towards the mid lane. I mean, like Julius probably has a really large champion
Julius
pool.
has a champion ocean, man. Julius can play anything.
All right. So last ban going to come out as a Zac ban.
Interesting.
I honestly think MSU might pick up Kindred.
Kindred?
Not gonna lie. I think
Has
they're
that been
gonna
a
pick up-
recent trend? I don't know.
Graves is another pickup.
Oh my God, they let Graves go through.
They
actually.
did let
Graves is
Graves of Zac?
Graves is super top tier right now. So that
I don't
that
know
might
why
be-
they banned Zac then.
Yeah, if you don't want a challenger jungler to be
Yeah.
on one of the best champions in the game, especially when you have a composition that's already full of like CC with Braum and Aatrox.
All
Oh
right.
jeez.
Did you hear that in your
Yeah,
ear
I
too?
definitely
All
heard that.
right, cool. Tipsy picking up a Draven, possibly. He's got another 7 seconds to lock this in. It's, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, so the weakness I'm seeing right now in the MSU team is that they're all basically AD champions right now. So we're probably going to see like a big AP, DPS AP mid laner. So I don't know what you would think that might be from Nightshade. And that's a lot of
Might
pressure.
say it might be. I don't know how high Vlad is.
Vlad does a lot of damage, but it's not until a little bit
Oh
later. So,
goodness, Aurelia pickup for
ooh.
their mid lane.
Irelia for Julius. Yeah, Julius has been playing some Irelia lately. Are we gonna see a Rumble mid lane?
No, there's no way
Yeah,
you're gonna see a
there's
Rumble
no way.
mid lane.
But they need
If it does and MSU loses, I'm giving my mindful to Scott.
they need a lot of AP or else they're just gonna get tabbied down by U of M's team.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
so
Nightshade.
Aatrox mid?
It might be Aatrox mid. No, it's looking like Aatrox top, Rumble mid. I don't know.
Rumble
This
bo-
mid lane is looking really sus to me. Like I feel like Julius could outclass
Rumble
Nightshade.
isn't even close to
very
top
easily.
tier, right?
No, not at all. Rumble's rarely played in the mid lane, and if it is, it's normally for some type of, like team fight wombo combo composition,
Yeah.
like with his
Well,
ult,
they might use Braum ult and layer Rumble ult on top of
Yeah,
it. That's a
it's quite possible.
possibility.
It looks like their team
Or
fight's
they
pretty
could
good.
do 2 cutoffs. Yeah, definitely team fight for
MSU's
MSU.
team fight looking pretty good. U of M has definitely very strong solo lanes with the poke bot lane, and the Aurelia mid lane is always very powerful pick. She's one of the best mid laners right now.
So,
Her
yeah.
mobility and CC is just insane. I mean, not really CC, but her mobility and damage is just insane.
Well, we're going to get into a 3-minute spectator
Yes.
lockout. So we will be 3 minutes behind the action, but hopefully it will be enough time to get you straight into games, basically. So
Yeah.
we've got to watch that cooldown as we continue to banter about what we think teams could
Yeah.
possibly do.
Well, so in the beginning of the game, I don't know if we'll see an invade or something like that. That's always the first thing that comes to my mind is what are they going to do early on, and I mean I think the MSU's team looks a lot better for invades right
Invades,
now
yeah.
because they have Braum Lucian, which is always very strong with the Braum's passive to stun people, and Aatrox's Q also has a lot of CC and damage early on. So we could see an invade from MSU is what I'm thinking because I'm not seeing too much counter invade on U of M's team.
Yeah, they don't really have anything unless like Aurelia wants to go stun first. Lulu has her Q,
Yeah,
so that could go through.
a lot of stun.
Urgot
Slow.
has a slow. That's about it for things I could see.
Yeah, but in a high pressure game like this, first game, maybe both teams are really feeling under pressure and they might just want to do a 5-man fan and just stand and watch and not do any invades or anything,
Yep.
which is quite a possibility, especially at this level of play. So we could talk about what you think will happen in this bot lane. What is this bot lane looking like to you?
This bot lane's looking like Lucian's gonna try to have pressure early, and if he doesn't get it, that's gonna be a major selling point for U of M's team comp. Because you got Varus, Lulu, 2 very good team fighting comps,
Yes.
especially with the Varus ultimate and the Lulu ultimate. This
Yes.
Aurelia could go huge if they start grouping up in mid game. MSU, you probably want to end this very early.
Yes, I
'Cause-
think in the same thing.
Yeah, because
'Cause especially when you look at like the mid lane and the mid lane for U of M, it's a really a stressing point for me. The mid and bot lane, if when this gets out of the early game, the damage is going to be insane, and the pick potential is crazy with Varus ult and Lulu ult on Irelia. Irelia is going to have a lot of damage, a lot of health, a lot of mobility, and with Lulu to speed her up and Lulu to ult her, like she can make tons
Giant
of picks,
plays,
especially
yeah.
when you have an immobile kind of mid lane like Rumble,
Rumble.
can definitely get ganked, especially with Gragas early on. Gragas with Predator can definitely make stuff happen in the mid lane and even the bot lane.
Well, that brings me to like, what would Rumble build into this? Because
Yeah.
what you would want to get probably something to slow them
Yeah.
using Flame Spitter. You really are looking to like try to kite something out, whereas Aurelia's dive, Gragas's dive, plus ulti.
Yeah, I think Irelia would just build like normal, right?
Yeah.
And he should probably build Tabbies because the rest of the team's AD. But with Rumble, I'm not sure exactly what Rumble would build into this kind of team. He could build Zonias if he were to get focused down, because he's the only source of AP on his team, right? So he doesn't want to get focused down, so he can put out a lot of damage
All right, let's see
before he
if I
dies.
hit this 2 button, it will actually go to the
Oh yes, it looks
loading
like the game has
screen.
started, right?
Yes, we have hit 0-0 on the spectator delay. Once this loads up and shows me loading screen, I'm going to switch over to that. All right. Did my button press work? 10-second delay.
Okay.
No, it did not. There it is.
There we go.
Sweet. There we go. Sweet.
I stream and that black screen happens like for like
It
5
scares
seconds.
me, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, did I mess something up? Did I not? All right.
So one thing I did notice is Gragas took Predator, as you can see there, and so that's going to be maybe the source of some early game ganks, maybe some
Yeah.
source of some kills, possibly for U of M's side.
I think we already won. We won in Jam Select mainly because we got 4 skins. You got 3. So skins
got
equal wins.
team
obviously.
foreskin.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Solid.
yeah, with Graves, we could see some domination in the jungle, in the farming aspect of the jungle. So Gragas might struggle in that aspect, like at Scuttles and things like that. Graves would probably have priority, but Gragas might be able to make something happen. The trade-off, Gragas might be able to make something happen in the lanes, maybe get some ganks.
Hopefully.
It's,
Because yeah, Graves is more about focusing on jungle,
Yeah.
keeping the enemy jungler sort of staying put, keeping them low
yeah.
until like they get to around mid game, and then he can actually start making plays around the map.
Graves just racks up gold like a madman because he can just farm so quickly. And one thing I do see from Really Big Meme here is he's using Fleet Footwork and not Dark Harvest. Like most people use Dark Harvest on Graves because of the fact that he does demolish jungle camps so quickly. So I'm curious to see why he picked Fleet Footwork. Maybe it's for that higher mobility in team fights or later fights,
That's not
stuff
what
like that.
Yeah. All right. Download failed. Unable to downloaders.
Oh, that's
Oh, lovely.
unfortunate.
Ah, sweet. Can
Just
I
try it again.
reconnect to this?
I think you can.
All right. That's not something you want to see every day.
We're gonna reconnect to this game as soon as possible.
All right. Back in loading screen.
Maybe we hit the loading screen too early, so it's
Maybe.
like you're not allowed to spectate this early.
that would be an interesting.
It's possible. Riot's got the spaghetti code, man.
Oh, there we
there we
go.
go.
Awesome. We're
Awesome.
straight into game.
So
Let's
we can
get that
see
scoreboard up.
Yumish is going into a 5-man fan where they can see all openings into their jungle to make sure that the other team doesn't invade. And if they do invade, Yumish will know about it. And it looks like MSU is doing the same thing, as you can see on the mini map here.
Yeah, definitely a 5-point coming out from both teams.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the support typically went into Blue River.
I think they do, yeah. Because you got to have the mid laner on the mid lane to see all of those little points that you could go through the river bushes.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gold, so.
So are we controlling this?
Well,
Shoot.
now Director Cam's not controlling it.
2, 1.
Yeah, so I can change the champion by hitting like W or
Okay.
R
But
if you really want to,
yeah.
but I prefer to keep Director Cam
because it tells us what's interesting is going on here.
most of the time.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll switch away as soon as a kill happens to another fight and like
Green! Go White! Go
Alright.
Green! Go
Get some more
Gotta
action
Go
from.
Green! Go White!
Oh,
all
that
right,
hurts.
that is in my
It's a bit
ear
loud.
because they're sitting next to me. But we're gonna see a regular red start. But
Yes.
Braum and Lucian in this bush right now.
Oh,
They
Braum
might
and Lucian are
collapse.
cheesing on the bot lane right now. We could change champions to that.
I don't know what button that is. There's that button. I did hit F, which I
we
believe
go.
turned everything on.
All right, it
but
looks like
nothing much.
Tipsy and Essence went through the bot lane, picking the safe route, which is typical. Oh, that is a big poke coming out from
Three
Yumish.
procs.
Anyway,
By
both teams started red. Graves is going to his Krugs, as you can see, so he might gank top lane very soon, or go Scuttle.
But MSU, just simple amounts of farming right now. Graves roaming down to get his Raptors.
Yes, it should be good farming for a little bit. I'm not sure which team has the better level 2. It looks like MSU hit level 2 here first, but they can't really get anything off of it.
Yeah. Graves is going to either invade or he's trying to get the Scuttle. The Scuttle is actually big advantage now. I never
Tipsy.
knew that at first.
Wow. Tipsy giving a lot of poking right now. Definitely in the
that
advantage
Lucian.
state.
Yeah.
Showing why he is challenger.
Hopefully our challenger will start showing up pretty soon.
Oh,
and
it looks like
Graves.
there's a little fight going on in the topside river with Urgot and Graves.
Lulu's poked very low.
Wow.
Rom still wants to go in. He gets 2 procs off, 3 procs off, forcing the flash away
wow.
from Tipsy.
Good engage there by MSU.
2-man now. Graves, can he 2v1
Graves
this?
dominating the jungle right
A lot of excitement coming out from this crowd. But we're just going to go reset back into normal areas. Graves is going to go back to his Raptors after taking away the scuttle, and I think he forced a smite out of Gragas to get that blue.
now. Yes. You can notice in the mid lane that you can see the CS values. Rumble already kind of falling behind, like around 5 CS. So
Yeah, this
that
is
might be
really
interesting.
forcing him under tower. Not the greatest. Hoosier taking a lot of poke.
MSU looking like they're pretty pushed in right now, which gives Graves a lot of jungle pressure to farm.
Lucian forcing the... Getting... Almost no one on U of M still has their pot left.
Oh,
Goes
wow.
Flash forward, ignite onto...
That's a dead Lucian.
Is it?
First
First
blood by
blood
accident.
goes over to Lulu
Oh.
as Braum almost gets poked out as... Oh my god.
Gragas is coming in. Gragas is coming in
He
for
could
this
get
kill.
the... Oh, the shield comes out, saves part of him.
Really
Malcolm's
big
coming
meme
out.
could
Graves
come
is
in.
coming in for the re-engage. He gets 1 proc, 2 proc. Now Gragas is stunned.
Graves
up.
has to back off here. Graves has to back off. Some mid lane action. Wow. So
the stun
what
kill.
just happened down there in the bot lane? So we saw a first blood come in from SS's Lulu. So that's going to be a little bit ahead for U of M. You can already see almost a 1K gold lead for U of M off of that.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Oh my god, look at the farm differences between Lucian and Varus
Yeah.
right now. I mean, he did die, so the XP and...
Yes, Lucian definitely falling behind in farm from probably that death, and maybe he got out CS'd a little
I
bit.
think he was
and
getting CS during that.
yeah, he definitely faced a lot of poke until he got that big poke onto Varus.
Really hitting like almost all these stuns that we've seen so far. Very
Yes,
good.
but Aurelio running out of mana and health here. He's probably going to have to back pretty soon. Julius probably wants to pick up a team mat sometime soon to push waves a lot faster against Rumble, as Rumble can push waves really quickly.
What happened to equalize this gold? There's now, it went from being almost K to down just 500.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think Lucian came back to lane and started farming. I think
Okay.
honestly think that's what it was. And U of M spot lane backed.
Yeah. U of
Oh.
M. Oh my god, this invade. The smite
It
comes out.
definitely Gragas got that.
What? Okay.
Let's go, cream score.
I don't know if they can hear that back at home. But,
I think they can definitely hear that.
Alright.
We have a lot of MSU and U of M fans.
I don't know. Are the U of M
Talking
fans?
good about their team.
They're not really showing up here.
Those two are the U of M
Ah, I
fans. They're
see. So we got
screaming.
the 2 U of M fans.
They
and
were
then we
going
got
off
the, two MSU fans.
when Essence got the first
but
blood.
forgetting about the
okay.
fans, we're getting
Interesting
this
gank here
down
from
bot
Graves.
lane.
That was definitely a loss
It was
for
It was
MSU.
ambitious.
Graves showing that he's bot lane on the map gives ShamWow some more pressure in the top lane. Not like he needs it though.
Definitely.
Yeah, they didn't manage to get anything off of that gank, even though Varus's flash was down. Unfortunately for MSU.
Unpure Nation getting a lot of poke down onto this Urgot.
Yeah, but Urgot being a tank, he has Corruption Potion as well. Definitely can regen a lot
Still
of
has
that health.
minion
Dematerializers.
Thank you. Oh, goodness.
My boy ShamWow, he's been playing Urgot a ton recently, and I think he can make a good showing this game.
In the words of the top laner that he's versing, Urgot, you go 0-5 and still win game.
Yeah, Urgot is just such a weird champion with his ultimate, able to just destroy one person.
Yeah.
Okay, here we see a gank coming in from
Oh
Julius.
my god, the ultimate comes
Lands
out
the
of
ult.
Julius. He's trying to go in onto this
That's a dead
Braum. He's
Braum.
able to get 1 kill off. He's going for the solution. The tower dive comes out. The flash also comes out. He might be able to get
Wow.
this. Wow, Tipsy is able
Tipsy
to pick
secures it. Irelia still has flash up too. Irelia could have flashed to secure that kill, but knowing that Varus had his Q up, Julius backed off instead of flashing for the kill. So that's something good to note.
Definitely. This top lane currently in Island, seeing no jungle gank so far.
Yeah. Top lane can frequently be a desolate place, just for farming until late in the game when you're useful for fights as a tank.
Yeah.
The life of a tank can be sad sometimes.
But it's got to feel bad for MSU's bot lane. Currently 0-2. The Braum
Yes.
0-1.
0-3 bot lane.
Equal in farm at least.
That is
But the
that's
gold,
kind of You have MSU's win condition kind of relied on their bot lane
Yeah.
doing pretty well too, so that might be that might prove some unfortunalities later on.
But the Rome forcing Aurelia to go down and
Oof.
farm. ShamWow getting poked a little bit. Trades come out. I do not know much about this matchup, mainly because both those champions got reworked.
Well, all you have to really know is that two tanks probably should not solo kill each other
Alright, that
until
is
past 6.
understandable. The ultimate comes out from
Wow.
Varus onto that Braum. He's now got 1 hit, 2 hit, as now he's trying. This
They're
Lucian's trying to
focusing
run
down
away.
Lucian here.
He's gonna get caught. He tries to turn around to Doomfully, picks up that kill, and that's
Big
what I was
gank from
talking
Doomfully.
about.
Yes.
Instantly switches away, but oh my god, Julia's getting poked out a lot. The stun
Yeah,
comes
the
out from
Rumble pick actually seems to be working out.
the return gank as Aatrox now ultimating in. He's trying to pick up this kill, and really big meme steals it away from Unpure
And
Nation as he might die.
Yes.
But
That is a
Resurrection
kill for
comes out.
MSU. Kill for the challenger player, the challenger jungler. So that proves to be that's very big.
Yeah, but this is going to be first tower of blood over the U of M.
Will it though?
hopefully.
I don't know if
They
the
didn't
tower
have
will
enough
die.
minions, yeah.
They need to finish off these minions. Lucian's going to be back on lane very soon. Is Lucian's ultimate?
Do you think they could just dive again? Though?
Lucian does not have ultimate. I think he's level 5, so I don't
yeah,
think.
he is. I think
yeah,
he's just going to let
this
this
tower is dead.
fall.
That's
so first
very
tower of
big.
blood, that's a lot of. That's
Lot
what,
of gold.
400 gold?
I'm not sure exactly how much gold. I probably should know for my rank, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like they're preparing a dive on this mid lane. Graves standing in the left side bush. You
But
can see there.
Urgot's here. Do they know that yet?
Oh, Urgot is here. Oh,
Aurelia
wow.
going in. She doesn't have stun. She uses it
Urgot
there. So
scouted out Graves there on the left, as you can see. Stops any potential dives from happening. Very
Good for
smart from
them, yeah.
ShamWow.
with the 2K gold lead now going into U of M's favor.
Oh, it looks like they might be lane swapping. Urgot might be going mid, as he's falling behind from Aatrox in the top lane. And
Definitely a smart move by
it might be a smart move, but it's kind of questionable in my opinion,
Really?
because
You think
the mobility that Irelia has and the ability she has to move down to the bot lane, especially with Dragon up right now.
Well, she's going bot lane.
Oh,
No,
okay.
she's going back mid. Urgot's going to go bot
think-
lane, and they're
okay.
switching up.
Yeah,
AD.
they're switching it up. I'm surprised U of M didn't go for a dragon play here, but it looks like they're gonna farm up top, maybe try to take that top tower before they
I
get
mean,
dragon.
What are you really thinking here with that dragon? Like, it is an ocean, which isn't
It's
the
a
highest.
cloud dragon.
Yeah. Sorry, thank you. Cloud Drake, which isn't
mean-
the highest priority.
Yeah. Normally, before you send bot lane top, a lot of the time you it's
Well, yeah, because
it's typical to, especially when you have the lead, it's typical to just take dragon. But it seems like U of M wants the top tower. They're prioritizing it here.
But MSU coming in with a later rotation. towards
Oh,
that
maybe
top
it's
side.
just because of the Rift Herald spawning right now. They chose Rift Herald over dragon. Kind of maybe a smart move from U of M, as you can see their siege might be a little bit better than MSU's defense with Varus and Lulu. They definitely have an effective dive with Irelia as well.
Goodness, Aurelia, the ability of Aurelia to just farm like that.
Yeah.
is-
Rapidly with the
Yeah.
team at such a good item for Irelia.
but 82 to 90 CS.
Looking for a play here maybe? No.
Nah.
No.
This Rumble's playing very safe.
Looks like everyone's gonna go back to farming lanes. Bot going to the top lane, top laners in the bottom, and mid laners in the mid. Junglers left to farm. We can talk about how Graves and Gragas both have a kill, but Gragas is around 20 CS behind, which in the jungle is a very marginal difference.
So yeah, we could definitely see this Graves popping off around, what, 15, 16 minutes?
Yes, Graves is looking for something to happen here.
Braum
as
knows that he's there, the Gragas? Could they go
Gragas
in
doesn't
on
know where
this?
Graves is here.
They're going to just take that pink ward. Yeah.
Okay, they let the pink ward go. I think they're hoping to catch Gragas here.
There's the ultimate from Braum coming out as the Ignite also comes into that Varus
Big
ultimate hits
disengage.
Braum, so there's now 1 hit up, 2 hit up, so that's a lot of disengage.
Braum survives, or sorry, Gragas
Gragas,
survives,
yeah.
but not without burning his flash and,
And then
3
Lucian-
ultimates.
Yeah, 3 ultimates used.
Gragas did have stopwatch available to him there, which is interesting that he might not want to pop that.
Yeah, I think that would just force a
Yeah.
collapse from MSU.
It would force a
instead.
collapse, and as we saw, Aatrox had, or I think Aatrox teleported in. No, or he
No,
walked in
he's-
and
he's still-
teleported.
yeah, he still has
No.
teleport. Aatrox still has teleport.
Wasn't Aatrox there?
No.
Or was that
No,
Rumble?
no, that was it was just Lucian, Braum, and
I think
Graves.
Rumble might have been collapsing. I don't
Maybe.
know.
He might have.
Anyways,
Yeah. Back
Definitely-
to farming. Q coming out, a lot of poke.
a lot of pressure here from Aatrox. He seems to be a little more powerful than Urgot at the moment. But later on, Urgot just gets so big from his pressure of being a tanky and being able to just delete someone with 20% health.
Rumble's still going into this lane with not a lot of backup.
Rumble definitely bullying Irelia a little bit in the mid lane here. He's able to shove very
I'm
hard.
surprised he has a CS advantage.
Ooh.
Goodness, but Aurelia wanting to go in somewhat. The stun comes out. Graves is here though for backup.
Bad engage or bad trade there for Irelia.
But they're trying to even up this CS. Aurelia hasn't back since she's gotten TMX.
We can see the goal difference is almost 2,000 right now. Actually, U of M being almost 2,000 ahead, and that's mainly from Rift Herald and Bot Tower. And there isn't that much of a CS difference between the teams.
Does Rift Herald give gold?
Actually, you're right. No, I think it's actually the 4 kills. It's definitely the 4 kills.
It's probably the 4 kills.
Yeah. We might see some more gold come out though from the Rift Herald once they drop it. They have to drop it sometime in the next minute, it seems, somewhere. So we might see U of M grouping either probably mid or top. I would think maybe top because
It
it
looks like top because they got
top.
4 people members. They have 4 members going in there. They're starting to clear out vision.
U of M's heading up to the top lane as we can see Graves is towards the bottom lane right now. So U of M might be able to grab this top tower.
Down this top tower right now. They're probably.
Gragas has the Rift Herald and he seems to be dropping it right now.
Yep,
yes.
There it goes. So that's basically free tier 1 for them.
Yes, it's guaranteed. It's at like 20% health though, so questionably worth, but not really a better place to put that Rift Herald. Dragon still is up, but it looks like U of M wants to take Scuttle and blue buff before they head down there. Maybe they're going to go for a Dragon play soon, using this lead that they have.
U of M just trying to clear out vision, but a big Varus ultimate comes out as Aurelia is now being used by Lulu as a vessel for her own disdain. As now she's under tower. Aatrox is here trying to get a bunch of people
that
down.
Last tower shot.
The
Julius
Rumble
goes
is
down.
able to pick up the 1 kill.
Tipsy.
Aatrox wants to go back in. He has Resurrect. He's going to use it right here as Gragas is now hit up with 2 procs of the Braum the Braum passive. Third dog.
Very unfortunate for U of M.
Lucian picks up that kill onto the Braum. Onto the Gragas, thank you.
Yes, very good re-engage there by MSU. As you could see, they lost the original exchange, but they managed to get U of M to overextend, and then
this is going to be that mid tower.
Using those tower shots on Irelia, they were able to abuse that and kill Irelia and turn the fight around. Wow, they might even get Dragon off of this, honestly, with the Graves pick.
Looks like it.
Yeah, Graves can shred that Dragon with Lucian. And they just spotted that Urgot back too, so definitely taking Dragon. Things seem to be evening out here with Dragon. Even though there's a 1K gold difference, it's very close to even.
1K is not something to call a game off of.
Yes, 1K is something that skill can and champions can definitely atone for.
But look, besides those 2 assists, this mid lane is pretty much even as they're now moving up to the top. But look at that clear
That's
speed.
Irelia, dude.
That's disgusting as she finds the stun onto the Rumble. The Rumble's trying to run away. The Q comes off and Varus is
Irelia
here. He
does
could
not
lock
have
him
ultimate.
up. I believe Varus does.
Varus does not have
he
ultimate
doesn't.
either.
So this
this should be
that's dead.
That's dead.
Julius picks up his second kill.
Good couple of stuns there. Good recognition that MSU's team was not going to be there because they had just done Dragon. Good recognition from Julius.
That sort of puts it into question for I Am Nightshade. Oh my god, the 3-on-2 as Braum's now forced away by the Gragas ultimate as there's 2 ultimates used by U of M as 4 members now go top as they disembark from each other.
They were able to force a recall there from Graves, so they might push this tower. Lucian though with the wave clear on his ultimate being blocked by Gragas.
They don't have any re-engage, and
it's
they know
looking like this tower is
Yeah.
U of M's, but we might see an engage from MSU here.
They're throwing four people to. They're throwing all five up top. If
Yep.
but Doomfully picks up Bouja.
Braum definitely overstayed there a little bit. Trying to greed for
But
an engage.
That's a questionable rumble.
Very questionable rumble ultimate. And it looks like U of M's probably going to take Scuttle and some jungle camps and reset here. Maybe group mid because they have not taken that first mid-tier tower yet, and they have an advantage, so they might as well try to siege, especially with Varus and Irelia, those champions that can push so quickly.
Yeah. Just throwing Aatrox back in the side lane. Rumble's back mid. Lucian's back top.
Yeah,
So
haven't
we're
seen
seeing-
too much from the top laners this game, besides that Aatrox killing Irelia in the mid lane earlier. Definitely haven't seen anything from ShamWow though. Just farming it up.
It's just getting bigger and bigger.
Yep, those top laners remain as wild cards as they are very high level right now. Definitely both carry a lot of strength, so maybe those top laners can make a difference in the game, especially MSU's top laner with how things are looking for their team right
I
now.
gotta address something. That 40 CS differential between Graves and
Yeah,
Gragas.
that's big.
That.
I mean,
that's like 3 kills.
not only is it Graves versus Gragas. Graves is a hard farming jungler, but I mean
Oh, this
Doomfully
Argrat
is a
syndrome-
new to the jungle, and
this
really
Urgot-
big meme is also challenger
Yeah.
jungler. You know,
This
Stuff
Urgot
like-
could be in a lot of danger, but no, it might be the Graves.
might
oh my
be,
god, he's found
ooh,
one.
really good E there. He pathed it around Graves,
The Q
but he
finds
might
him.
still die.
And then this is going to be
Yeah,
Urgot
that's
dead. It goes to
definitely-
Impure Nation. The
Wow.
Graves ultimate's been used
Clean.
up though.
Clean engage
Very
there.
clean.
Yeah.
As we go to Lulu in the top lane, clearing out a pink ward.
Yeah, it was interesting that U of M was to send Tipti and Essence to the top lane there. There were no towers to take.
Oh
there.
my god, that's a failed Aurelia ultimate.
Yeah,
As she wants to
failed.
go into this Rumble. The Lulu's here. That makes it a 3v1
Lulu-
right
wow.
now as Rumble's being stunned up. And a really original Julius picks up himself
was-
another kill.
It was very good macro play actually from U of M. They recognized that there was 3 bots, so they might as well literally just run through the mid tower to kill Rumble, who has no disengage and no mobility. Okay.
Braum flashes forward
Big
onto this
engage.
Varus. There's 1, 2, 3. That's the Braum passive going off on him
Ooh.
as the Ignite comes out. Shutdown onto Varus by this Braum as now Aatrox
Really
is
big
trying to
meme
get
goes
people.
down.
Really big meme goes down to the Aurelia as she's going to stun
Oh.
up the Lucian, but it's too late. The
Wow.
Lucian picks up the shutdown gold onto the Aurelia as now Aatrox is looking towards this Crab God.
Very good flash engage there by Braum, knowing that he had his Graves behind the other team.
We
And
might see a re-engage.
lots
They
of-
know that Urgot's there. As 1, 2, 3 members of MSU now.
wow, forcing out ShamWow's flash there. Definitely some bad positioning from him. Wow, we have a game here.
We
We
do.
definitely have a game.
We're back to a 2K gold lead in favor of MS. In
Yes.
favor of U of M.
This game can definitely go either way. They're going to get a lot of gold off this tower as well. Just a 1K gold lead.
Wow,
As
yeah,
we
that-
said, that's nothing. So U of M managed to drop their lead again. It just happens sometimes.
Yep.
Really good macro play there.
Claps coming out from
From the MSU fans.
Bring the tower leads back down to reasonable amounts as Braum's trying to protect this mid lane turret. The only tier 1 that U of M has failed to take.
We got a little glimpse of Tipti's damage there. That was interesting. He did almost half of Aatrox's health in a couple of shots and abilities.
Yeah. But the flash forward plus Braum passive was deadly.
Yes. Wow. Lucian and Braum is a really good combination because of Braum's passive and the ability to stun people so easily. Yeah, the reason Varus does so much damage right now is because he has all those attack speed items combined with Gwynzo's. It just gives him so much damage.
Especially once he gets it going into a fight. Goodness.
And if I don't know if you're familiar with Varus's passive, that also gives him attack
Yep.
speed if he's killed a minion recently. So
Minion or even faster if he kills
he's
the
just a
champion.
machine gun, and with that that rune, I don't know what the rune is called. It gives him insane amounts of attack speed
Oh,
after
lethal tempo.
lethal tempo. He
Yeah.
took that as well.
Dude, it's so much fun on Jinx.
Yeah, you can literally shoot while you're walking. It's crazy.
It's
Okay,
also a lot
dragon. Dragon coming up here in a
What
few
dragon
seconds.
We're getting
it's
an Ocean Drake.
Ocean Drake, huh?
So some of the more, I wouldn't call them passive Drakes, but this could be a giant collapse by U of M. Nope,
Wow.
they choose
Okay.
to go for the
U of
board.
M taking control here of the dragon, which is very key to see. Scuttle going down, so MSU does not have too much vision of this area. U of M deciding to back off actually because they think that they might lose fights. I think.
I'd be
knowing
scared about that too, especially since you
yeah.
just lost 2 team fights in a row.
Yeah.
The rest of their kills have been off of picks.
Knowing that Rumble Aatrox is so strong in fights with all of the AoE and
They
CC
found an
right
ultimate
there.
onto Varus. That's 1
Yep.
knockup, 2 knockups as the Rise. not
Varus
Rise,
managing to get away here. Maybe they can turn this.
definitely looks like they're going to. This
Oh,
Braum's
wow.
going to go down. Doomfully picks up Bouja as that's the flash forward. The
Flash from Aatrox. into the back line. This is looking really good for MSU.
MSU. But this
Julius
Aurelia is just
might be able
flashed
to-
in. She's going to go onto this Aatrox and shut down the Lucian as she's still alive, and Unpure Nation picks up that kill into Aurelia.
If Irelia was able to land a stun there, I do believe that Irelia could have killed all of them.
3. Yeah.
Because
that
she
is-
would have gotten the reset on her Q there and just been able to go through all 3 of MSU's players.
Now MSU's going to turn this into a dragon, maybe
Yes.
some Baron Vision.
A lot of gold going up for MSU here.
In fact, we're down
definitely.
to a 300 gold.
Yeah,
lead.
it's
Still-
looking
still-
like
still
almost a
favor.
completely even game, and as we can see, MSU seems to be winning fights pretty hard. So that might translate into the late game where MSU actually starts to win fights harder. These Rumble ultimates have just been really game changing, in my opinion.
Definitely. Well, that's what I was talking about during Champs, like the Rumble plus Brahmos.
Yeah.
That shredded a lot of
That
Varus'
just destroyed Varus there. He forced his flash. Or I don't know if he flashed. I think he did.
health. Yes. Well, let's look over here.
We can see, yeah, his
yeah,
flash.
His flash is
that,
down.
that was definitely his flash.
That's a lot of flashes that actually came
Yeah.
out of Yumish.
Yeah, it looks like no one has flash up right now besides Lulu. Actually,
She can flash ignite.
yeah,
Just do that dubstep ignite.
yes. So U of M taking Baron control right now at the moment. Definitely has the vision there, but can't really do anything about it as they do lose fights. So they do very much enjoy to get picks, as we've seen. So maybe they're trying to pick MSU while MSU tries to get some wards in. But MSU staying grouped up will take out U of M's wards.
Really picks up that blue buff. Nothing too big, but she's able to sustain for a lot longer. She can
Yes.
farm close to infinitely more.
With that Q, just jump in between minions.
It no longer gives cooldown reduction, does it?
It gives.
Does it
Wait,
still
blue?
give 10?
Oh, blue buff? I don't think it
Yeah.
does, no.
It used to give like 10%.
Yeah. I thought you meant Irelia Q
No.
when she jumps to a minion. Yeah, it definitely does reset the cooldown.
In fact, you don't have to kill it anymore, right? You just have to have it marked.
No,
or
you have
something.
to you have to kill it.
Oh, you still have to kill it. Varus doing a lot of damage
Yeah.
onto this. Braum.
Varus is hungry for damage here.
He wants to get his after game damage numbers up.
MSU's okay. We might be seeing a
Aurelia.
fight here, actually. From
Braum's
MSU might Rumble.
remember-
Out. Just
Braum.
watch Rumble here.
All right, I'm watching this Rumble. He's
Ooh.
trying to come back into this game. Braum goes in with
Big
the ultimate
Rumble.
after the Varus ultimate. Our Aatrox is going into this backline. That's one person down. Shut down onto that Braum.
Yep.
Currently, that's 2 members.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's, as we discussed before, MSU really baiting U of M into trying to take that tower and just forcing a team fight with that Rumble and Braum ultimate combination. That should be a free Baron for
Yes,
MSU.
definitely a free Baron. But it looks like Varus Urgot want to peek in on this. They're going to
peek in.
provide some pressure.
Let's go, Baron!
As now MSU turns away from the Baron, they're going to go 1, 2, 3 members onto that Urgot,
Wow.
almost picking off the Braum with the Urgot.
That might have been really
ultimate.
bad, as if Urgot does kill someone with his ultimate, everyone around him gets feared.
It's weird.
And
yeah.
that would have been nice for Varus, but that was very unlikely, and yes,
You missed turning that into
MSU definitely secures the Baron there.
Also gives him another kill. Now 2.5k gold lead in
Plus
favor
Baron.
of MSU plus Baron. So that
Plus
could be a
Baron.
lot more gold in the hands of MSU.
Tipty running down to the bot lane here so he can clear out these minions as to not lose a couple towers down here
Dude,
very
just-
quickly.
Just minions.
Just destroying the minions here. But I do think MSU is going to start ripping apart these side lane towers to gain even bigger gold advantage, as the towers are still up, and towers are mainly how you get a gold advantage. So
Well, that just means
Besides
that there's
kills.
there's a lot of free gold. Well, not free gold, but there's a lot of passive gold.
there's a lot of
Okay.
free gold on the map
On
for
the map,
MSU
yeah.
actually, and Baron does translate into towers naturally. So
Mhm. So this is going to be
MSU
looks like
grouping.
running down top, and with Aatrox still has teleport, so he can still teleport in.
Yep.
His flash is almost coming back up, as is Varus's, Aurelia's.
Classic
So,
4-1 coming out here from MSU. Aatrox is actually choosing to back here instead of push into
Does he
that
wanna go
first tier
mid?
tower.
No, he's going back.
U of
bot.
M might look for an engage here as it is 4v5, but Aatrox could easily teleport in, so I would really
Advise against
yeah,
it,
advise against that.
unless they can get a good pick onto the probably Graves with that
Yeah.
Varus ultimate.
Last time Varus ulted Graves though, Braum just jumps to him and shields him from everything. So
Yeah.
that it's really unfortunate if Braum's around for U of M. this Brown pick is really actually doing a lot of work, in my opinion.
Yep. But MSU backing off. Graves going to go clear out this mid lane as that's going to be another tier 1
Yes, that bot tower.
for this Aatrox. And that's going to be even more gold in their hands. They already have the 3K. Let's see what they get. Braum
Wow.
using his ultimate as
Disengage.
a disengage. Aatrox
Aatrox-
ultimating in. Oh my gosh, Varus is at half health. He gets Lulu ultimate. That's the stun coming out from him. Lucian now taking down one. He's going
Wow.
to try to find the second one as the
Wow.
Rumble finds
Aatrox
himself
just
too.
deleting.
As this Urga is the only one left as Aurelia now coming in. She's going to be able to pick up the Lucian as the Rumble picks up the Aurelia. And that is an
Wow.
ace in favor
Ace
of
for
MSU.
This is going to be at least an inhibitor. I do not know. They might be able to end the game. I think
They,
it might be
they
game.
probably could. That's 30 seconds on all of them except for the Lulu and the Gragas, who are not the damage dealers.
It's looking like game for MSU here.
It entirely depends on what they decide. It
We'll
looks
see.
like they're going to go for at least a Nexus Tower.
I think it's going to be game here.
It sounds like game.
And
it looks
MSU
like
takes game 1.
That is an amazing
through
turnaround.
Many
from
team
this.
fights. Their team fight just seemed to prevail over U of M's
As
time and time again.
MSU picks up that kill, that
Wow.
win, picking up the W in game 1 against this team.
Against U of M.
All right, let's see if that actually transitioned into our teams as we get out of Champs Select.
A lot of MSU fans going,
Let's look at these damage
hard
graphs.
right
I sort of want to look at these damage graphs.
as expected from U of M, we have Varus and Irelia doing the most damage, of
Yeah,
course.
17K.
MSU, Rumble, as we said, the win condition, Rumble had to put in a lot of damage as they were all AD.
Well, the thing is, we didn't believe in that Rumble at first, so
Yeah.
I'm very surprised that that actually came through
Yeah.
and did well for them.
That was really interesting because, I mean,
Okay.
we can see like kind of the rank difference in the mid lane as well. And Rumble being a very unorthodox pick, we thought he would get camped a lot more by the jungler, and he didn't. So.
But yeah, we're going to head this back over to